All right, Yankees fans, we have a lot to unpack today, and the atmosphere in the Bronx is heating up more than ever as the Major League Baseball offseason gains momentum. The spotlight is shining on a few key players who could dramatically reshape the infield and overall roster balance for the New York Yankees in 2026. And there are whispers and predictions that are impossible to ignore. The first name on everyone's radar is Bashett, the Toronto Blue Jays shortstop whose potential move to New York has the baseball world buzzing with excitement and speculation. According to some of the latest analysis, Bashett, who will celebrate his 20th birthday in March, could be signing a massive 5-year deal worth $150 million with the Yankees, a move that would not only shake up the infield, but also signal the team's serious commitment to staying at the very top of the American League standings. The reason this story has gained so much traction is connected to the situation with Chisum Jr., who is entering the final year under team control and has yet to begin extension talks, leaving the Yankees in a position where adding a high-impact infielder makes strategic sense. Bashett brings versatility to the table. While he is primarily a shortstop, he has experience playing second base and could fill multiple roles depending on the needs of the roster. This flexibility is critical for a team looking to maintain defensive stability while also boosting offensive output, particularly after a season where inconsistencies in both areas were evident. Anthony Volpe, for example, struggled throughout 2025, both at the plate and in the field, and with recent news confirming that he will miss the start of the season following shoulder surgery. The Yankees are forced to consider alternatives that can cover for his absence and provide depth in key positions. Bashett's numbers before his knee injury issues were impressive. In 2023, he achieved a batting average of .311, with 18 home runs, 94 runs batted in, and 44 doubles, posting an on-base plus slugging percentage of .840 in 139 games. His World Series performance also demonstrated his ability to perform under pressure, returning with a batting average of .346, a home run, and 6 RBIs in just 27 at-bats, showcasing his readiness to contribute in the most critical moments of the season. Bringing in a player like Bashett would not only address immediate infield concerns, but also serve as a statement that the Yankees are committed to assembling a roster capable of contending at the highest level, with both defensive versatility and offensive firepower. Moving beyond the Bashett rumors, attention has shifted to the potential trade of Chisum Jr., a player who has been electric on the field and a fan favorite, but comes with the complication of being in the final year of his contract. Chisum Jr. is a classic 30-30 player, hitting 30 home runs and stealing 30 bases, bringing a rare combination of power and speed that makes him a unique asset. Yet, with only 1 year remaining before he hits free agency, the Yankees must weigh whether trading him now could provide the team with strategic pieces to strengthen pitching and overall depth. The logic behind a possible trade is tied to the Yankees' broader strategy of bolstering the rotation and bullpen simultaneously. The modern game demonstrates that even the best starting rotation can falter without a reliable bullpen, and depth is everything, as the Los Angeles Dodgers showed when their combination of starting pitching and a deep bullpen carried them through the playoffs. In this context, trading Chisum Jr. could allow the Yankees to acquire a relief pitcher with multiple years of team control, plus an infielder to provide depth, ideally someone who bats from the right side and can slot into the infield seamlessly. While such a move carries significant risk, including the potential backlash from fans who have grown attached to Chisum Jr., the upside is considerable. The team could simultaneously manage payroll, strengthen pitching depth, and prepare to welcome a versatile infielder, possibly even Bashett, into the lineup. The decision is a balancing act between maintaining star talent and ensuring that the roster is well-rounded enough to handle the long grind of a major league season. Meanwhile, the situation with Anthony Volpe adds another layer of urgency and complexity. The 24-year-old shortstop struggled throughout 2025, tying for the most errors among American League shortstops with 19. While posting a batting average of .212, an on-base percentage of .292, and a slugging percentage of .371. His wins above replacement total was just 1.6, falling far behind peers like Trevor Story of the Boston Red Sox, whose comparable numbers included a WAR of 3.8. Volpe's season concluded with shoulder surgery just days after the Yankees were eliminated from the American League Division Series, and his expected return is not anticipated until late April or sometime in May of 2026. This uncertainty has forced the front office to consider protective measures, leading to the signing of veteran infielder Zach Short to a minor league contract. Short, a local New Yorker hailing from Kingston, roughly 90 miles north of Yankee Stadium, has played for several major league clubs over his career, including the Detroit Tigers, New York Mets, Boston Red Sox, Atlanta Braves, and most recently, the Houston Astros. While he spent much of the previous season in AAA with the Sugarland-based Cowboys, Short's major league experience includes just 20 errors in 248 games, offering a reliable defensive presence that can provide insurance while Volpe recovers. This move reflects a strategic approach by the Yankees, balancing patience with their young shortstop while ensuring that the infield does not suffer in the early months of the season. At the heart of these developments is the broader question of roster construction and how the Yankees intend to remain competitive in a league that is constantly evolving. The possible arrival of Bashett, the careful management of Anthony Volpe's recovery, and the discussion surrounding Chisum Jr. all point to a franchise that is actively considering both present needs and future potential. The offseason is rarely quiet in New York, and every decision sends ripples through the team, fans, and analysts alike. Bashett's potential 5-year deal is a gamble, yet it is one grounded in careful consideration of his performance history, positional versatility, and ability to contribute immediately. Similarly, trading Jazz could be seen as a bold move, but one that strategically addresses gaps in pitching and infield depth while simultaneously preparing for a long-term plan that keeps the Yankees competitive year after year. Meanwhile, Volpe's recovery and Short signing are reminders that even the smallest moves, when executed with foresight, can provide essential stability during critical stretches of the season. The combination of these moves, rumors, and strategic considerations illustrates how dynamic the Yankees' offseason has become. Fans are not only watching for blockbuster signings, but also following the subtle shifts that could define the team's identity in 2026. The organization's willingness to explore multiple options simultaneously demonstrates a sophisticated understanding of the complexities of roster management, where talent, health, contract situations, and long-term planning intersect in ways that demand careful attention and decisive action. As the months progress, every report and update regarding Bashett, Chisum Jr., Volpe, and Short will be dissected by fans and analysts alike, each move evaluated for its immediate impact and its broader implications for the team's trajectory. The conversation surrounding Bashett extends beyond statistics. It involves his adaptability, leadership qualities, and potential chemistry with other infielders. Analysts note that a player of his caliber could complement existing stars and help stabilize the defensive alignment while offering a much-needed boost at the plate. His experience in high-pressure games, particularly during postseason appearances, makes him an attractive option for a team with championship aspirations. Meanwhile, Chisum Jr.'s electrifying performance on the field cannot be understated. His combination of speed, power, and defensive range makes him a rare talent, and any decision regarding his future involves careful consideration of both the immediate and long-term consequences. The Yankees' management faces complex choices, and each path carries inherent risks and potential rewards. Whether it is the calculated gamble of signing a high-profile shortstop like Bashett, the strategic maneuvering involved in trading a star like Chisum Jr., or the careful navigation of Volpe's recovery timeline, with Short providing depth, the decisions made now will resonate throughout the season. Fans, analysts, and the broader baseball community are closely monitoring each development, recognizing that the next few months could define the team's competitive landscape and shape the narrative of the Yankees' pursuit of continued dominance in the American League. The Yankees' 2026 season is beginning to take shape even before the first pitch has been thrown, and the front office is clearly working overtime to ensure that the team starts the year with a competitive edge. One of the most significant storylines revolves around the ongoing speculation about Bashett and how his potential arrival could shift the balance in the infield. With Anthony Volpe sidelined until May, the urgency to address defensive weaknesses and provide consistent offensive production is higher than ever. Bashett's ability to cover multiple infield positions makes him a unique asset, and his performance in previous seasons shows that he can handle pressure situations, whether it is a critical late-game at-bat or a defensive play that could decide a playoff series. For the Yankees, acquiring a player of his caliber is about more than just filling a hole. It is about maintaining championship-level standards while managing risk and maximizing upside. The rumors surrounding his 5-year, $150 million contract highlight just how serious the organization is about reinforcing the core of the team, and every detail, from his past performance to his compatibility with existing stars, is being scrutinized to ensure the investment is worthwhile. Jazz Chisum Jr. continues to be at the center of strategic conversations. Known for his 30-30 potential, Chisum Jr. represents both immense value and a complex dilemma for the Yankees. With only 1 year remaining before free agency, the decision of whether to trade him is loaded with consequences. On one hand, keeping him provides immediate production and fan satisfaction, but on the other, trading him could help address long-term roster needs, particularly in the pitching department. Securing a high-caliber starter and reinforcing the bullpen may require giving up a star like Chisum Jr., and the calculations involved are intricate. Analysts suggest that trading Jazz to a contender looking for a missing piece could yield significant returns in the form of a relief pitcher with multiple years of team control and an infield prospect who can contribute immediately. This approach would help balance payroll while addressing critical depth issues, demonstrating a willingness by the Yankees to think beyond the present and plan strategically for sustained success. The infield conundrum is further complicated by Anthony Volpe's ongoing recovery. The young shortstop's struggles during 2025 were well documented, both offensively and defensively, and his current rehabilitation timeline leaves the team without its primary option at shortstop for the opening months of the season. Volpe's batting average of .212, on-base percentage of .292, and slugging percentage of .371 highlight the need for reinforcements, particularly when combined with the 19 errors he committed, tying for the league lead among shortstops. With the Yankees aiming to compete at the highest level, reliance on a single, unproven player for critical defensive roles is a risk the organization cannot afford. This led to the signing of Zach Short, a veteran infielder with a wealth of experience across multiple teams, to provide depth and defensive insurance while Volpe recovers. Short's career in the majors, though limited, demonstrates a reliability that the team needs, and his familiarity with the New York area adds a local dimension that could resonate with fans and clubhouse culture alike. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers are already swirling through the halls of Major League Baseball, and the latest bombshell comes straight from Gerrit Cole. The Yankees ace, known for his fiery competitiveness and unshakable presence on the mound, reportedly dropped a jaw-dropping ultimatum. If he comes to the Yankees, I'm out. The statement, though not yet officially confirmed in an interview, has sent shockwaves through fans, analysts, and clubhouse insiders alike, sparking speculation about what, or who, could provoke such a dramatic response. Sources close to the team suggest that tensions have been simmering quietly behind the scenes, though details remain murky. Cole, who has consistently been one of the franchise's most dominant pitchers, is widely respected not just for his performance, but also for the culture he helps maintain in the clubhouse. The idea that his presence could be contingent on a single potential acquisition speaks volumes about both his influence and the stakes at play for the Yankees front office. The mere notion of Cole walking away if a particular player signs has ignited debates across sports media. Some insiders argue that this is a calculated move to assert leverage in an offseason already filled with high-profile negotiations. Others see it as an emotional, human reaction from a player who has poured years of effort into building a winning environment. The uncertainty surrounding this rumored conflict adds an almost cinematic layer to the Yankees' offseason narrative, a season already teeming with speculation over trades, signings, and internal power dynamics. Fans, of course, are divided. Social media channels have exploded with theories, ranging from genuine concern over losing Cole to speculation about the mysterious he in question. Could it be a former rival seeking a fresh start, a young superstar with a reputation for locker room friction, or even an unexpected veteran whose style clashes with the Yankees' current ethos? No one seems to know for sure, but the rumor itself has become a storyline impossible to ignore. Meanwhile, front office executives are reportedly weighing their options carefully. The Yankees, ever conscious of the balance between talent acquisition and clubhouse harmony, face a delicate calculus. Yielding to the ultimatum could maintain peace with a star pitcher, yet passing on a coveted player might risk long-term competitiveness. Every move is scrutinized, and in the high-stakes world of New York baseball, even whispers like Cole's potential exit can dominate headlines for weeks. As the rumor mill churns, one thing is clear. Gerrit Cole's shadow looms large over the Yankees' future. Whether his statement is posturing or genuine intent, the implications could redefine the team's strategy and roster composition. Baseball insiders will be watching closely, knowing that the next move might not just change a lineup, but could reshape the very identity of the Yankees. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.